Dining in style is something we all enjoy. But these restaurants take things to a whole another level. We're talking like underwater levels. Stay tuned all the way to the top to find out more. Today we bring you the top 10 most luxurious restaurants when you're eating at one of these world-renowned restaurants. It's not just about the food, it's an entire immersive experience of decadence that engages all your senses. Number 10. White Rabbit, Moscow, Russia. With gigantic arched windows and sweeping views of Moscow on the 16th floor of a skyscraper in Smolenskaya Square. The White Rabbit boasts one of the best views in the city. The only thing that will manage to take your eyes off the 360-degree view is the luxurious experience offered in this world-class restaurant. The opulent and brilliant decor falls in line with the Alice in Wonderland theme and Vladimir Mu-Khan's revolutionary vision what a restaurant should be like. The White Rabbit serves the most refined and eccentric of taste with cuisine inspired by Russian ingredients, from baked cabbage with caviar, sea urchin in a baked potato, coco lardo with black caviar, and black to swan liver pâté with torched marshmallow. You'll know you're tasting history. Number 9. Mirrors are meant in France. Mirrors are roughly means look at the blue and what if you mirror and or has mirrors or has unparalleled access to the French Riviera. Beyond the restaurant there are 3 lush gardens with chicken coops, all kinds of fruits, vegetables, herbs and citrus trees. The produce is literally taken off the branch and prepared for your dish. The restaurant sprawls across 3 gorgeous floors, with the first level having an open kitchen, a sophisticated lounge and a reception adorned with all the restaurant's impressive accolade. You know when you go into a restaurant this luxurious and exclusive, you're getting more than just a meal under the guidance of Myricola Greco's brilliant mind. There's an incredibly talented staff of chefs and front-of-house staff that cater to every guest needs. With 3 Michelin stars, Nirzor has perfected the art of French cuisine. Items on the menu include smoke, deal brioches with potatoes with melting egg and white truffle, salt-crusted beetroots straight from the garden with caviar cream and more. Number 8. Restaurant de la Hôtel de Ville, Crisier, Switzerland. You've never seen a restaurant, you fine dining like Restaurant de la Hôtel de Ville does. Restaurant de la Hôtel de Ville offers an 11-course tasting menu for almost $400 per person. In the Discovery menu for $317 per person. The layout consists of 5 lavishly themed rooms like the soothing room of Philippe Rashad, the historical room, Freddy Graveyard and relaxing smokehouse, where the private room for the most extravagant and fine experience. You can book Chef Frank Giovanni's personal table for what loyal guests have described as the most magnificent experience of their lives. Number 7. Maison Pic, Valence, France. Maison Pic is run by the only female chef in France to hold 3 Michelin stars, Anne-Sophie Pic. Every single detail of this restaurant is meant to immerse you in a bubble outside of time, intimate and sensitive for the interior. Think crystal chandeliers, bright windows with sprawling views of the restaurant's gardens in powder pink and gray colors. Pic wanted to honor the history of the house, which has been passed down through her family. The menu includes fine options like Riz de Veau de Let Me, a foreign blanc Kremlin vanilla, Tahiti, brilliant. God's a ban on the matcha bergama. Number 6. Masa, New York. This Japanese and sushi restaurant is one of the most expensive restaurants in the world, and the most expensive in New York. It's located on the 4th floor of the Time Warner Center in Manhattan. Reservations have to be made 3 weeks in advance and you get charged a $200 ticket. If you cancel too late, dinner for 2 costs about $1,000 and last for over 3 hours. There's no menu expert. Chef Masa Takayama prepares everything himself using exotic and seasonal ingredients such as truffles kobo. Most of it is directly imported from Japan. Besides the sushi, a variety of 20 blends of sake appetizers and dessert has offered the ambiance of richness and decadence as like no other. Masa is one of the only 2 sushi restaurants in North America to use a Hinoki wood sushi bar, which cost $260,000. Chef Masa gets to know you and your taste in preparation for your next visit. You're starting to build up an appetite. Hang in there right as we step closer to number 1. Number 5. Solo Perdue, Italy. What's your ideal dining experience? Less decor? Gourmet food? Excellent service? Well, let Solo Perdue. You can have all that in the world's smallest restaurant. Its exclusivity is what makes it so attractive. The restaurant only seats 2 people for dinner, so you'll have the chef and the waiting staff's undivided attention. No noisy neighboring tables, no delays. Just one of the most luxurious experiences of your life. You arrive at the restaurant after driving through a candlelit driveway. The owner himself, Remo Di Claudio, comes out to greet you and escort you to your table, where you'll be served homemade pasta bread, wild fruits and local confections. A night at Solo Perdu costs about $335 per person. Number 4. Louise XV, Monaco. This is what dining like royalty feels like. Louise XV is a 3 Michelin stars French restaurant in Monte Carlo, Monaco. In 1987, Prince Rainier III of Monaco and Associate des Benz Demo de Monaco challenged chef Alain Ducasse to win 3 Michelin stars within 4 years because he achieved his goal with months to spare. Louise XV is decorated with Marches-inspired mirrors, elegant cream-colored chairs, sophisticated white tablecloths, gold pane baroque-like molding in a breathtaking mythological fresco on the circular ceiling. Louise XV serves food that tastes like the sun. Their expensive menu is inspired by Riviera colors, aromas, herbs and regional products. Their wine cellar has over 400,000 bottles of wine available. Number 3. La Calandre, Sarmiola di Rubano, Italy. Forbes described Local Andre as one of the 16 coolest places to eat. Local Andre is run by 2 brothers, Max and Raf, who had a vision of modern luxury made perfect by Italian cuisine. The brothers developed their own tableware and glassware exclusive for the restaurant. The restaurant's motto is to take care of each guest as you would for yourself, down to the smallest detail, so nothing less than perfection is on the table. 3 tasting menus available, and a few of their dishes, including the iconic tiramisu in a pipe, have achieved cold status among foodies. The restaurant's signature dish is called the Cappuccino Marina, which mimics the colors of Venetian glasswork. Number 2. Tibia, Undersea, Maldives. Words like elegant or sophistry. They are often overused when describing luxury restaurants. There's no other way to describe the sheer opulence of the undersea restaurant. The name Cynthia means mother of pearl in Davia. He located 16 featuring below sea level at the Conrad Maldives, Wrigley Island. It's the world's first underwater restaurant. This structure can and has survived earthquakes and tsunamis without sustaining any damage. It can only accommodate 14 people at a time. Those lucky 14 get to enjoy a 270 degrees panoramic transparent roof that overlooks the bright coral gardens of the Maldives and allows them to eat with exotic sea life. The menu uses contemporary European and Asian influences with some Western tones and offers 6-course dinners with dishes like yellowfin tuna with lemongrass and summer dipping sauce, kingfish with Gaddafi langoustines, and delightful desserts such as chocolate fig rilli or macaroons stuffed with mangoes and berries. Not everyone can say they've had dinner underwater, can they? Number 1. Sublimotion, Ibiza, Spain. This is how the 1% of the world's elite dines. Luxurious doesn't even begin to describe the experience. That is the Sublimation restaurant in Saint Josep de sa Salahi, Ibiza, Spain. The concept behind it is to provide an Imer experience like no other and engaging all your senses. When you walk in, you're handed a Samsung Gear virtual reality headset that's just the tip of the iceberg for the memorable night. You're going to have a dinner at Sublime Motion costs a whopping $3,000 per person. You get a haute couture-like food course consisting of 20 food tasting entrees accompanied by fine wine and champagne. Sublime Motion only houses 12 patrons at the same time at the same white communal table. This table is surrounded by 4 Florida ceiling screens that act as walls using advanced technology props, projections and light installations. Sublimation will make you feel you're dining in a fantasy world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to check out our other list of luxurious places and items around the world on our channel.